Last week, you see that I bought these few items. This is actually to make this meal. It is a success, so I thought I'm gonna make it again and to show you guys how I made it. And first of all, you need to cut your pork. I'll show you all the things that you need. You need this paste, some of these tofu. I used some for the last time, which look like this. It's like a kind of tofu. It's like a tofu puff. And then you need this. You don't need. I'm just adding it because I have some on my hand. Shiitake mushroom is very good for digestion. Yeah, but you can use. You don't have to use mushroom. You can put carrots. You can put other things. Just don't put too much. And actually we will need more of those, but I only have these left. But I guess I'll just have more meat. This is the meat. You just need this many pork belly. You can buy organic ones. You can also buy just normal ones. So I'm going to cut it. You can see, I'll show you how I cut. So I'm going to cut it. You just thinly slice them. From not the skin side down, so that it's like easier to cut. Skin side up, you can never cut. It's so hard. See, cut it into thin strips like this. And you can put it in the bowl, and I put it in here. Careful, don't cut your fingers. Now it's all cut into thinly sliced. You will need to thoroughly wash your cutting board and your knife before you cut anything else. You need to like really carefully, thoroughly wash it because it's like raw meat. I have a piece of ginger here that I used from last time. You will need some ginger slices. Just like all raw meat have that flavors, and then you will like I don't know, like I think for a lot of pasta and western dishes you use onions, and then for like a more like Asian style you will need some ginger. And first cut the ginger. And you're gonna put this in this bucket. Okay. And then you will need a few cloves of garlic. So you cut the head off, just a little bit of the tips. And then you just cut it. And then you just put the garlic slices in there. You put in 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. So 1 tablespoon. Actually, I think that's a lot. 1/2 tablespoon. Okay. 2 tablespoons of wine. I just use a normal red wine. Actually, 1/2 tablespoon of wine. Yeah, not 2 tablespoons. And then the important part, the thing I was talking about in the beginning, you're just pouring some of this. The cornstarch, about I think one teaspoon of cornstarch. I've washed my hand earlier, so I'm just gonna go in there and mix it. See, it looks like this now. And then you just mix it. Looks like this now. And then you just let it marinate on the side. Boil some water, some cold water. Boil it on high and then close the lid. And then you want to take a plate that's kind of flat but also tilted a little bit. Okay. So you just slice one in half and then you place it here. And then you slice another one in half. And you place it in there. Just lay it flat. That's all I have for now. Usually you would need a little bit more. And then now I'm going to take a few shiitake mushrooms. Six of them, and I'm going to wash them here. I'll just put some water in here and then wash them one by one. It's already full of water. Mix it again to make it like super smooth. So you can cut this little thingy out. And then you just slice them in a few slices. One, two. You can put other things too, like carrots. Just don't put a lot. You need a lot of these tofu puffs to fill the whole surface, but you don't need a lot of other vegetables. But like, it's better to have some vegetables. It's always healthy to add some vegetables into your diet. So like, lay it flat in like one layer. Try to spread it out. Okay, now we'll just wait for the water to boil, because the reason I want to do the pork yet is because I want it to be marinated as long as possible. So yeah, so let's just wait for the water to boil. Okay, so while it's boiling, you will need some steam, like wok or something like that. I use this, but you can just search for steam pan or steam pot or something like that. You'll find there's different shapes and different like looks. So I'm going to put this in here. And you can lay the pork on top. Lay a single layer of pork. You can just like spread it and then like try to lay it out. Lay a single layer, lay it out. Like, don't overlap. Try to lay it out as much as you can. Don't overlap, because if you overlap it, it's not gonna cook. Okay, then the black beans on top. So it looks like this. Okay, the water's completely boiled. You see all these bubbles coming out. So, and then you put this on top. You need to put the timer on 22 minutes. Okay, now it's 0 minute moment. Moment of truth. Let's see. Is it cooked through? Let's try one. This is it. Let me taste it for you guys to see if it's cooked through. It is fully cooked through and it tastes so good. And I think you guys should give it a try. It's actually from like a recipe that I see online, and also I will link the influencer in the description below. She's on Instagram, it's her Instagram account, and then she's got other like recipes, you can check her out. But if you want to make this, you can make this. And hope you enjoy my video, and if you do check it out, don't forget you have to steam it on high heat with a lot of water so that it doesn't dry out. Okay, so have a nice day.